Stacey Harrelson,
Linda Goins,
Sam Perko,
Curtis Klutz,
Mike Harrelson,
Clayton Sessions.
My name's Carolyn Harrelson, and today I'm going to be giving a speech on Theodore Roosevelt. When most people think of Theodore Roosevelt, also known as Teddy Roosevelt, the first thing that comes to their mind is a former U.S. president. While that was a major aspect of his life, he's also known for many other things. Today I'll be discussing three major parts of Theodore Roosevelt's life: his role as a military leader, his U.S. presidency, and his role as an environmental activist. The first thing I'll be talking about is his role as a military leader. The article, Theodore Roosevelt, Life Before the Presidency, from the Miller Center website, states that his first role in the military really came when President William McKinley appointed him Assistant Secretary of the U.S. Navy. While in this position, he helped prepare the U.S. for the Spanish-American War. He became a major military leader when he volunteered to be the commander of the Rough Riders, which was comprised of cowboys, police officers, Native Americans, and other volunteers. The same article from the Miller Center states that once in Cuba, Roosevelt distinguished himself by leading them on a charge on foot up San Juan Hill, actually known as Kettle Hill, on the outskirts of Santiago. The Rough Riders returned to the United States as war heroes. His time in the military caught the eye of several politicians, which began his path into politics. The next thing I'll talk about is his U.S. presidency. When President William McKinley was assassinated in 1901, Teddy Roosevelt became the 26th President of the United States. At only 42 years old, he became the youngest president in the nation's history. The article Theodore Roosevelt from the WhiteHouse.gov website states, "He brought new excitement and power to the presidency as he vigorously led Congress and the American public towards progressive reforms and a strong foreign policy. He served as president from 1901 to 1909. The last thing I'll talk about is his role as an environmental activist. When Teddy Roosevelt was young, he always loved the outdoors. As he became an adult, he never forgot that love. He saw the harm that humans could cause the environment and wanted to make people aware of the problems that they could cause and protect nature at the same time. The article, The Conservationist, from the Theodore Roosevelt Association website states that he set aside 150 national forests, the first 51 federal bird reservations, 5 national parks, the first 18 national monuments, the first 4 national game preserves, and the first 24 federal irrigation projects that were bitterly opposed by commercial interests. Much of the projects and monuments he started are still in place to this day. He knew that if we didn't take care of our natural resources, they wouldn't be around for our future generations. In conclusion, Theodore Roosevelt has made a huge impact on U.S. history that has affected many generations in the past and the present. He was a military leader, a U.S. president, and an environmental activist. Without Theodore Roosevelt, our country would probably have been a much different place to live in today. Thank you. Oh.
Excellent.
And everybody's got to say their name one more time. It's okay, go ahead.
Something just happened.
It's okay, go ahead.
No screen.
Stacey
you got
Harrelson.
the what do you call it, page?
Keep going.
Linda Goins,
Sam Perko.
Curtis Klutz,
Mike Harrelson.
Clayton Sessions.